Yo, how's everybody doing today? Good morning. Oh, well, not play offline. Play online. Logging into queue. I've never tried that before. It's weird. Oh boy. We shall continue the Beastmaster. We only have 1.5 more timelines to go, and we shall be empowered. If I remember, I really don't remember. I think we need we need a replacement relic, and we're looking for tier 7 drop on the melee damage, or the minion damage, minion spell. Oh, we still need a little resist. Still need a little bit of everything. But we were on Spirits of Fire. That was weird. I don't know why it said 18 seconds. One other thing that I found really cool for Warcry that I think we're going to try is getting that cooldown as much as possible. With cooldown recovery on boots and on belt, we're capable of getting that down to 3 seconds, which I think will be insane for our survivability. I don't know, what do we want? A larger area, I guess? A lot of choices here. Boom, boom, boom. Youchers. Bumpo. What's up, Damon? How you doing? Happy hello from Germany. Good morning, man. What time is it over there? It's got to be afternoon. It's not quite night. Is it earlier? You're slightly ahead, aren't you? Yeah, you're probably like 12 hours ahead. But good morning. Hope you're doing well. Cheers, cheers. Hope you're excited for season 2 just around the corner. Have I got a build guide for hardcore? No, I mean it's basically the same build as it would be in softcore, except you just don't die. I mean, I really didn't do anything different than I wouldn't have done in softcore. Once we get to empowered, probably after today's stream, I'll probably do a build guide on it. I think we'll be high enough level and have it finished out enough. I'll probably do a build guide on it and talk about the choices we made and how we went through the campaign and whatnot with it. But basically at level 14 or 15, as soon as we had the 15 points passives and unlocked StormCrow, we basically built into it, and it just kind of took off from there. Didn't take very long at all for it to start doing some pretty good damage. Whoa. Garbage. Bum bum bum. What I really want is a 2x2 that's got minion melee speed. We need 4 of them for when we switch over to Raptors. I probably should update my my loot filter to show me that, because we don't even have it. I'm gonna switch this one to Grand. It's Grand 2x. Grand's the 2x2, right? Oh boy, now I don't even know. Hold on. Grand might be the one that we're wanting here. Of course, I don't have one on me. The 1x4 is the huge nomads. 1x3s, oops, are large. Okay, huge is 1x4, large is 1x3. No, grand is 1x3 on the bottom. Yeah, grand is not the one we want. None of these are a 2x2, of course, so I have no idea. Ornate is 1x4. Oh, there we go. We want adorned. Okay, adorned. Boy, it's been a while. I don't remember the names. You play Auto Bomber and Softcore? Want to test it hardcore so you can say it doesn't matter? Or is there change? It's basically the same. Yeah, I played. We did an Auto Bomber the other day. We died at Lagon at like level 70. But again, that was our own fault. But it came together quite well. I think we unlocked, as soon as we unlocked Devouring Orb, we switched over. It was around level 33, 34. And it went just fine. Oh, that's why I didn't see it. It's farther down. Alright, that makes sense. The affixes we want is Minion. Actually, hold on. Idols are all the way down here. We want Minion melee attack speed. And I don't remember what goes on the top. Let's just pick whatever we can have on it, because I don't know what the prefix is going to be. I do like that they put these unobtainables in there to knock out the ones you can't have. Sure, that'll work. Works for me. Are there no shrines in this arena? I don't think I've ever done an arena without a single shrine. Interesting. Healing effectiveness. That's what we wanted. Healing effectiveness. I need to change that idol. Healing effectiveness in the prefix slot and minion melee speed in the bottom. That's what it was. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, let's fix that real quick. Health regen while transformed. Don't care about it. Huh. Doesn't even give you the option for it, huh? I wonder if it's just in the regular idols. Healing effectiveness. There we go. See what that does for us. Last one before we can take the boss on. Sweet. Almost what I would give for an Apogee of Frozen Light right now. I kind of want to test it on here. I almost want to go cold. Just for that boost of damage going into Empowered. How many waves do we got here? Alright. Ah man, the one thing that I hate. The worst quest. These quests take so long. I think the second quest is like the longest one out of all the timelines. Boom, boom, boom. GD Watts, welcome to the channel. Hope you're enjoying some Last Epoch. Howdy, howdy. Hope you're pumped, absolutely pumped for Season 2 just around the corner. I know I am. Bum, bum, bum. Just can't find ourselves a good relic. Ruby, ooh, 300% minion health? That's tempting. Might craft something nice on that. Oh my god, we still have one more. Keep her going, keep her going. Bum, 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 bum. What did we have on this one? Tons of flat health. That's pretty much it. What's our fire res at? We're almost capped on fire res. Let's, I can't get rid of that. The void res isn't horrible. We have too much necrotic anyways. Let's just throw on a tier 5 health, and I think we're good. Or do we want to seal a fire resist? This could be a bad choice. Let's try and seal a fire resist. I mean, it's a little bonus help, right? Now let's get our tier 5. Boom, nailed it. It's a little less life overall, but there's no way our minions should die now. They have a crap ton of health. That should do us just fine in the boss fights now. Perfect timing right before we get to Empowered, too. Yeah. Oh boy. This is the one I hate. This one's got some tough enemies in it, and it is long. I don't like the elementals. What did that player 5 resist? That was 2% shy. That's not horrible. What would you say is your go-to Taco Bell order? Nacho fries with a solid oh, I don't know. Probably nacho fries and then some sort of steak burrito. Can't say no. Can't say no to steak. And did I say burger? I meant burrito. I don't know why I said burger. Steak burrito. Bum, bum, bum. Unfortunately, nacho fries. Half the time they happen to be, they're like limited time. Hard to get your hands on that stuff. Let's see what we got here. Gold ring. Gross. Gross. Bum, bum, bum. Garbage. I don't like these guys. Bum, bum, bum. I don't like these guys either. To be honest, they actually died a lot faster than I thought they would. Gauntlets have here? Not what I wanted. Too easy. Keep it going. Thank goodness, let's get out of here. Alright, boss time. Oh. This could be the death of us. We got the fire resist. I really wish we had the CSA capped out, but we don't. We should be okay. Famous last words, huh? Guess we will see. Seems like an easy enough fight. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted. One down. Make him chase us over here. Nice. Endurance, why not? Alright, one timeline left. Time for some void. Bum bum bum, let's get it. What's up, Willie Dave? How you doing? Good morning, good morning. Welcome. Thing's got more life than I thought. There we go. Nice little crit. That'll finish you off. Garbage. Wonder if that happens to be an online thing. It's really weird that sometimes when I swipe, the actual crow storm is like a few meters ahead of my character. Gotta be a latency thing. Actually, you might just have the idol that I want. And you don't. And you might just have some good exalted stuff. I will say, these lizards, the loot lizards, I feel like they made a huge difference for finding like the stuff you need. Like, they actually have some good drops most of the time. I like them. Ooh, this one actually has that cooldown recovery. That one wasn't particularly good, but oh well. Actually, didn't mean to pick up whatever it was I just picked up. That's garbage. This one has all the physical res that we need too. Damn. That one's got no forging potential. More cooldown would be nice, but oh well. The other nice thing about getting that cooldown on the boots and the belt is going to be that swipe can get down to 1 second, which would be pretty nuts. Nice work. Bum, 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 bum. Dragon Slayer. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, 1 second, be right back. Sorry about that. Might have to go back to work here for just a few days, but then we'll be back. I wanted to get in one more hotshot load before we take time off for the whole patch. So we got a few more hours though. We'll make it into empowered. I may miss you guys for a few days though, but we will be back. Bum 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 bum. Oh my gosh, come here, loot lizard. Come on, boy. There we go. Nothing but garbage. It's a good amount of critical strike avoidance. Let's see if we can get tier 5 cooldown on that after we finish this run. Roar. Take that, buddy. I will say the Raptors that I was testing out and playing with, it didn't feel too much different. Ooh, that's a nice belt. I like that as well. They don't feel much different than like wolves or squirrels. But once we find Naals Tooth, we'll put it together. But I will say, when I was playing it, I definitely missed being able to use swipe and actually have the crow storm come down. %2 cold penetration with Shadow Strike per stack of bleed on you. This is this a new one? I don't remember ever seeing that one before. Interesting. Might be playing some Shatter Strike soon. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, where did that belt go? Ooh, that one actually had a ton of minion health regen, but that's an unneeded stat for us at this point. What's this bad boy? Tier 6 health. We got minion health. What did we want? Minion damage would be nice, but what I really want is a tier 5 cooldown. Really? I only have one? I only have one? Wow. We're gonna have to see if we can do something about that. There we go. We got 2 on that one. Got 2 on that one. Oh, that's 5. That should be enough for us to do what we need to do here. I really wanted minion health. I can accept that though. What did this have on it? This one had a ton of vitality. What are the odds? If we get movement speed, we'll go for it. Oh my god, we got movement speed. There's no way we're getting all of these cooldowns. There's no way we're getting tier 5 here. Yeah, we got tier 1. 5%'s probably not worth it. Not to lose all the physical res we have. Sad day. Bum, bum, bum. Oh yeah, empower that bad boy. Let's see what we get here. I'm finished with him. Might help if I pick up my shards here. That's why we don't have any cooldowns. It's a lot of beetles. Bum 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 bum. It's a regular Abbey Road around here? Abbey Road. I'm not quite getting the reference. What are we talking about? Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Beatles album? Oh, well, that's why I didn't get it. I don't think I've ever actually heard a Beatles song. Unless one's played on the radio and I didn't even know it. I'm missing out, ain't I? To be fair, I typically don't listen to a lot of music, so... yeah, death. Oh, you know I gone messed up now. Oh my god, let me move. Take that, take that. Bum, bum, bum. That actually reminds me, I forgot, we used to do song requests before it got out of control. I almost wanna put song request back on. You'd be able to play it. The other problem was every time I did song request, it made it to where no one could watch the videos afterwards. They'd all get copyrighted. Dun, dun, dun. A lot of Minion Void. I kind of wish the Minion pen would have been a prefix instead of a suffix. I hate that you can't get multiple. Like, who's gonna choose a pen over all the flat you get for minions when the weapon's the only spot that you can get it? It makes no sense. It's disappointing. Disappointing to say the least. Alright, it's a bad time to take a cup of water. Just got ourselves killed. That would have been a really embarrassing death if that's how our hardcore got finished off. That was a pretty boring map. Ring of Insulation. Another elemental resist. No thanks. No thanks. Not gonna lie, after seeing that unique, I kind of want to play some Shatter Strike, but I did already say our next character was going to be the Necromancer, so we may start that shortly after we get to Empowered. We may start the Necromancer today. Garbage. Absolute garbage. Dun, dun, dun. What were we doing? The physical res. Yep. That's gonna get us that. How much do we need? We actually need like 5 points there. Dude, I've never understood, why do beetles have the mob, like, why is mob density so much greater for beetles? They come in packs of like 50. It's nuts compared to anything else. Oh, slow on hit is absolutely depressing. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a lot of attunement. Don't need it. Garbage. A minion critical strike chance? That's kind of tempting. See what we can do with that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Sleepy, chubby cyborg. It's Corgi. Corgi the dog, not cyborg. Oh, man. Little pup. Hey, welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're excited for some Last Epoch dropping here. New season just a couple of weeks away. Garbage. Good morning, just swung in to say hi. Good to see the new YouTube videos on YouTube again. Yeah, not a problem. Today will probably be the last one you see for like a few days. I have to make a work trip real quick. I'll be gone for like 4 or 5 days. But once the season drops, that's when we're gonna really we'll have all new builds coming up for the next patch. Ooh, little Weaver's Will. So if you don't see any posts for the next few days, I didn't disappear for a year again. You're a PoE 1 main, but you're excited about LE more than PoE 2? Yeah, I feel you there. I played a little bit of PoE 2. It's not bad. It's not bad. Light bounce, yeah. I was going to take all the time off, but they got a trip that's coming right back to my area, so I figured I might as well take it, put a little extra money in the bank for patch drop. Just to ensure that I'll be able to take like a full, I'll be able to take off pretty much all of April, so pretty pumped for that. It's also going to give my liver a little bit of a break considering that we've had Fireball every day this week. Whoa. After years of not having it, it's it definitely not bad to take a little bit of a breather. Saw the new unique with +2 Skelly Mages. Maybe we'll update your Ice Skelly Mage. There's a new unique. What new unique? I haven't seen any of the new uniques. I did watch that interview, but like the video was lagging out with them. So was there one of the new ones that they showcased on the interview had it? It's +2 to Skellies, huh? There's a chance I may. Do you know what slot it was? I may or may not use it. The main thing that I planned on doing with my skeletons is you can now kind of get the set bonuses on regular exalted gear or crafted gear. So I plan on using the pebble set. I want to get the 42 flat damage for your skeletons based on your elemental resist. I'm going to try and work that set into it without having to wear the set pieces, obviously. It's a +2 Skelly Mage staff, has +2 cold minion too, you believe? Oh, so you actually get, if it's +2 Skelly and +2 cold, you can get 4 levels. Ooh, for any cold minion tag. Ooh. It's a two-handed staff though, huh? Here's the problem with that. I probably would use that if it had LP. Just because obviously you get a ton of minion spell as a suffix in 2 slots, so that's a tough one. You think it's +2 number of skellies, not +2 skill? Oh, okay. +2 number of skellies. Oh, so you get +2 levels and +2 for you get +2 levels for cold skills and 2 skeletons. That's pretty sick. Oh, we'll see if we can tie it in with I'd probably want at least like a 2 LP one to get all the minion spell as a suffix on it. If we slammed that, or at least 1 tier 7 slam, I'd probably throw it on. But I think Pebbles, I'm pretty sure, doesn't Pebbles use a weapon slot? I'm pretty sure Pebbles uses a weapon slot. It's a relic, a belt, and I thought like a wand or something. It's a wand, yes? Yeah, so that's going to play with it. I don't know if it's going to be possible. Do you have a class preference for your starter? Void Knight. I always go Void Knight. I can't not go Void Knight. I would like to say that I'm gonna go Necromancer, just because I kind of want to play with minions a bit, but I mean, who are we kidding? We all know what I'm gonna play. There's a Sentinel rework, so I'll probably be jumping right in to see the changes. The rework of Sentinel sounds exciting. Yeah, it's 99% chance that I will be going Void Knight and be doing Auto Bomber or some version of it. It's just what I do. I don't know. I enjoy it way too much. Hope they did not get rid of Skyfall. The orbital lasers for the win. Skyfall. Skyfall in Healing Hands? Skyfall in what? What's this orbital madness? Bum, 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 bum. Turns Healing Hands into a channeling skill. Big bright beam from the sky we target. Yeah, Healing Hands, okay. Is that actually powerful? I played with it a bit. I wasn't finding it to be like overly the cool thing is you stack a lot of healing effectiveness with Healing Hands. You do get a good amount of ward generation. You obviously, as long as you're within the beam's reach, you're healed like 4 times a second to full health, which is absolutely amazing. But I found the damage to be kind of lacking. Vertical disintegrate that heals you. Yeah. I know. I played with it. I know what it is. I didn't find it very like, you know, not very end game viable, but I didn't mess with it too much. It is fun. I mean, it's a holy beam from the sky, so it is sick to look at and watch and play with, but I don't know, I never felt like the damage was there. You haven't gotten far into endgame at all, but at Trill Ice campaign, you just face tank everything? Yeah, that I can see. I mean, the healing with it is ridiculous. Like, you just make sure you're in the beam, and, like, yeah, you get healed basically to full health 4 times a second. That part I get. The problem is when you're out of the beam, you're a glass canyon. Yeah. It's unfortunate that you can't move. Like, I kind of wish that had... you guys remember the mage from D3? I played so little, I don't remember the name. But there was... isn't there a skill where you channel something, but you can hover, you get to move? I may be just drawing a blank here, but it'd be really cool if you could like channel the skill and still move, kind of like Warpath, but you're just a little slower. I don't like that you can't move. It's just way too slow compared to any other build in the game. Scribix, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. You wish you could make it like Tornado, that it's on you? That would be even sicker. Like a good old cast and forget. What would be awesome about that? If you gotta go, have fun. Yep, see you, Sleepy. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. It would be cool if you could cast it. Because I would play the melee version. If you could cast it and it stayed on you, then and it lasted like 10 seconds, oh man, I would totally be all for that. I'd play the melee version of it, so it's doing the four melee attacks per second, and that way you could just play a really good melee build and constantly have heals coming. I feel like that'd be too powerful though. It'd be like Thor and the shaman put together. Yeah, it'd be pretty sick. I feel like it might be a little too powerful. But yeah, I was recently putting together one of those builds on one of my characters, and I just couldn't get it. I mean, it does all right in Rhaegor Empowered, but as soon as you start adding corruption, the damage just kind of, you know, you're literally sitting there for 5 minutes killing a boss. And I thought we had a really good time because I had 4 buff skills, so it was going to have 80% increased damage. We had like with everything with idols, we had well over 1,000% healing effectiveness, which is it was over 100 flat for it. There's a couple of more damage multipliers inside the tree, but it was critting the dummy like for 10k, which I thought was really cool. Was it's not a dot skill, it's actually a hit skill. But unfortunately, even with really high crit chance, you're only doing, 10k hits. It's nothing. Kind of curious, what kind of shrine do we got down here? Fireball. It's an easy leveling build, but later it falls off. Yeah. Alright, this could be the final one. Then we get to start doing the boss quest. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I do apologize. I cannot see that. Wow, why is that black? Sorry, the YouTube chat is like completely blacked out. I can't read it. Normally it's white. Will you be making guides for the upcoming season? You've been watching step-by-step guides for a while now. Yes, I will be. Sorry, Brian. I didn't mean to ignore your messages. They're just, for some reason, it's black and I can't read it. I will be making guides for Season 2. I'll be here for a good solid month when Season 2 drops. What classes, in your opinion, do you think is the weakest? The weakest? The weakest in terms... what kind of category are we thinking of? Weakest in terms of damage, weakest in terms of survivability, or weakest in terms of the most unfun to play? Because, like, those aren't all the same. Do I play CT? I do. I do have access to CT. I have dabbled a bit in it. All that I will say is I'm hyped for Season 2. Weakest in damage. Okay, weakest in damage. That's tough. I've been gone far too long. Like, I haven't really played since even before 1.0. I mean, I played a little at 1.0. If I had to just go off my memory of how I remember classes feeling, I would say the weakest in terms of damage. Ooh. I guess it really just depends what skill you want to use, because I feel like every class kind of has one. But I'm gonna go Forge Guard. I just haven't dabbled too much in Forge Guard because everything I've tried just sucks or feels horrible. So I'm gonna go with Forge Guard. And that's only because I'm extremely disappointed with the Forge Guard Manifest weapons in the end game. That's not the only reason, but I'm gonna go with Forge Guard. So I'm already preparing builds. I'm not really preparing any builds. I haven't been around enough to really put endgame build guides together, but I'm theory crafting. If by preparing, I'm not going to be dropping a ton of new builds on day one. That's just not going to happen for me. Sorry. Maxroll should be right. Maxroll usually updates all their guides right at the start, so there's going to be lots of good stuff there. But no, I'm just trying to relearn the game right now, so I'm not dabbling too deep into it, but I will be familiar with it. Forge Guard will be able to have two-hand weapon and shield. Ooh, will be able to, or it can now. Did they change that recently? Or is that something that's coming? I'm going to be honest. That might help the damage a little bit, but at the same time, the problem with Forge Guard in terms of damage is, like, you can run a Manifest armor and you can snapshot with it, and, like, it does have one of, you know, it is a pretty powerful build. But, yeah, again, you're snapshotting. They tease the point on the talent tree. Ooh. That sounds pretty sick. I mean, I'd rather dual wield two-handers. I feel like that'd be a lot sicker, but, you know, I'll take it. What do we got here? A ton of strength. We got too much crap. Lots of physical res, upheaval, lots of strength. We might make something out of it. Let's go far left first. Boom, boom. It's the most damage I've seen Reap do. Get out of here. What did we currently have on our chest? Oh, we had a massive amount of health. Yeah, no, we're not getting rid of that. Forge Guard with two-hand World Splitter would be OP if it's possible next patch, or Void Knight. I think it'll do quite well on the Void Knight. Absolutely. Bum, bum, bum. You could wear that with a shield, though. I can't see how that would ever be bad. Especially since, doesn't the Manifest armor get shield and weapon stats? You can build into both, right? I feel like that would be pretty sick. We were planning trying Forge Guard, but anyway, now you can change Mastery? Yeah. Well, now with the Mastery change, you can try whatever you want. If it's failing, I'm kind of curious if I'll change my leveling. Like, I don't know if I'll level as a Paladin and switch later to Void Knight. I mean, either way is an easy enough leveling experience, but...
Who are you?
That's a lot of attunement. Well, is it time to finally make a change here? That's a lot of attunement. What else did we have here? We had some Minion health. They get a little bit of leech. Here we go. This one's got a ton of minion. We got tier 7 minion damage. Let's throw that on there. I would love to have... Cast speed's pretty pointless for us. Let's seal this. Perfect. Let's get a tier 5 health. And we have one shot. I don't need cold res. Literally just about anything else would be better. So let's see what we get. Never mind, I have to be level 80. Well, I tried. Yeah, this opens up new strategy for speedrunners too. Yes, yeah, because you can play as like the most, especially in hardcore, you can play as the most survivable mastery and then just switch later. So if I was playing hardcore and say I wanted to level up, well, let's just, I guess on hardcore it wouldn't really matter. Primals are pretty tanky, like Werebear is going to be tanky. I don't know what I would do different on the Primalist, but I would definitely, for like the Sentinel class, for survivability, obviously leveling up with Healing Hands and Holy Trail with the Javelin is going to be one of the tankiest ways to level up, and you could switch to an Auto Bomber later. I like this guy. Let's go with, what's that minion damage rank? Oh, that's even near the top. Yeah, we're just going to throw that on. That should be a good boost of damage right before the boss. You're going to start COF with your Bleed Hammered in Paladin, but the new Heartseeker Rogue skill looks fun. I haven't touched it. It does look pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of the Rogue in general. That'll probably be one of the last things I touch.
Who are you? Where are you going?
Take care.
I don't know which one I'm supposed to talk to. It's one of you. Gods. 20k crits on the boss. I like it. That was easy enough. That cooldown recovery speed is I'm in high need of that. We're probably gonna wear those gloves. Bumpa, you like the marksman throwing knives build in the first season? Marksman throwing knives. Which one threw knives? Like shurikens? Like it wasn't knives. They're shurikens. Or do you mean shadow daggers? You mean shadow daggers shooting out? The like blade dance. I think you probably mean shadow daggers. A version of that. Burning dagger. Oh, Cinder Strike burning daggers. That's a good one too. I haven't played with that one, but it is aesthetically pleasing. I like the way they shoot out. It's a unique. I assume. Wait, did they have a unique based around it now too? Nice. So you don't even have to use Cinder Strike, or like you shoot them out like on any melee attack, or what? Yeah. I'm gonna lose some critical strike avoidance. Joker's Blast Knife. They would explode. Oh, that's pretty sick. I think I saw that unique actually. I think I know what you're talking about. Dude, I forgot so much while I was gone. Let's see if we can get tier 5 minion health. Honestly, we should probably go minion damage, but let's go minion health. Actually, you know what? Let's do... Wow, that took way too much forging potential. I was going to say let's seal it, but... Well, you know, whatever. Let's seal it. How much health is a tier 1? 17. Wow, that's weak. Alright, 36 is something, I guess. Let's seal it. And then let's see if we can get tier 5 damage for him. And naturally I need to be level 80 for that last one. That's awesome though. And that cooldown, what are we at, 1.6? That cooldown took us down to 1.5. Alright, alright. Skill detonation arrow, detonating arrow. You have it in the inventory right now. That's why you know that. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me with playing some rogue. I don't want to. I want to stay away. I think we're gonna go back to mage before we go over to rogue. I haven't really played any rogue since I played the Falconer. That was the last thing I really dived into hard with it. Bum bum. I'm glad that we got our crits back up to an insane amount. Glyph of Despair. Actually, we've been sealing a lot. I kind of want that Glyph of Despair. The sealing is actually a lot of fun. Bum, 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 bum. Owned. Alright, here we go. A little bit of a true test. Crows without Tempest Strike. Interesting. Yeah, no Tempest Strike. The difference? Well, we're playing it much different than how a lot of other people play it. I've played it this way for a long time. How do you deal the crow survivability in general? They have a massive amount of leech. After this fight, I can explain it, but I'll show you how they have high survivability. So what happens is, you always found at 200 plus corruption, they just fall over. If you build it correctly, they should do all right to 300 plus. Basically, you want to just give them as much life as possible. You don't want minion health regen. You don't want minion dodge. Like you don't need any of that. Just get minion health on every piece of gear that you can, so that they have like 10,000 plus health. That way they just survive. But the main thing is aspect of the links is what we're really basing around this. So aspect of the links procs every time that we use a companion ability. And since we have the companion ability going off with swipe every 1.5 seconds, you have 100% uptime of this. And that means that they leech 15% of the crit damage that they do. Which, I don't know how this scales with any other minion leech that you have elsewhere, but they get at least 15% of that crit damage. And since every time we swipe, we have the Crow Storm going off, which is critting enemies for 20k plus, they're leeching back their health like insanely fast. Like I did this with the Raptors. You have a few tier 7 health, yeah, then they have plenty of health. With the Raptors, it's nice because the Raptors, you can see all the Raptors individually, and with Crows you can't. So I can't keep track of their health to see how it's doing. It's a feature that I really like about the Raptors, and I hate that we don't have it for the Crows, because I hate not being able to see them individually. But I've noticed with Raptors that at 300 plus corruption, with aspect of the links active, their health never goes below like 80%. Like every time it starts dropping, they start doing more damage, and then like once they do a crit, their health just goes back to full. Even against like we did a boss fight at 310 corruption, and they stood in all of the AoE hits the entire time. Not a single one fell. Like it gets kind of nuts, but they just have to have enough health to withstand the one shots that hit the big hits, and then they leech it back almost instantly. But they leech so much faster than they get health regen, so it's not worth health regen stat at all. So just go as much health as possible. Here we go. Boss fight. We actually haven't had one die in a while. I think Lagon is the last time that I saw a bird die. And of course, I'm gonna eat my words as soon as one dies in this fight. I bet you one stands in the beam and one's gonna die. But we'll see. Keep running! Run, 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 run. Yeah, I know I don't have a ton of health. I think we have 1 tier 7 health for them, but I'd be very surprised if any of them died because they're leeching so much damage. Does this guy have an insane amount of DR right now or what? Oh god, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh shit, we got a Harbinger. Oh shit, I was not ready for this. Wait, what's this beam thing? Ah! Oh shit, that's not cool. It wasn't even centered on it. Ouch, ouch, ouch. This beam moves a lot slower in this fight. It's a little unsettling. Boy, two boss fights. Not a fan of that beam. Dear God, that took forever. But yeah, not a single bird died. How do you find raptors, by the way? You tried to get them. How do you find raptors, or how do you make them good? When you tried them, it felt worse than squirrels. They are worse than squirrels. I think they're better than wolves, but they are worse than squirrels. But you basically just build as much flat damage for them as you can, and then get as much melee attack speed. I usually give them aspect of the shark, aspect of the lynx, and aspect of the viper. Those three usually with some 2x2 adorned idols with minion melee attack speed. Makes them not feel as bad as long as you have either you have to dual wield, which sucks, so that you can have enough flat minion damage on the offhand sword or axe. And then you really need a Naals Tooth with LP, and you need to slam minion melee damage on it in order for them to really get some good damage. The sword feels more rare than the squirrel helmet too. Yeah, I haven't got either yet. I mean, we are hunting for them right now, but there we go. Thanks for the level. All right, let's go back. We need our critical strike avoidance. Oh wait, first we got to unlock empowered. Let's go touch the stone. You feel like Leech is low-key busted in game? It's great, yeah. Leech is probably still the most powerful form of sustain. Always wanted to try StormCrows. Do you think Beastmaster or Shaman is better for them overall? I like Beastmaster more for them because the reason, like, I'm very disappointed that StormCrows really only get they're really benefited by the Shaman tree, especially in the lower half. That's where you get a lot of the shared lightning damage and flat damage and whatnot. But the reason I go Beastmaster, and I haven't done it here because we didn't convert to cold and we don't have enough skill point levels, but you get a lot of damage per crow. You get this over here in the Thunderous Blast, and you get it up here with the Murder of Crows. And the way the skill tree works with those, you want as many of them as possible, and you've got to be Beastmaster to really, you know, to get that the +1 maximum at the top of the tree. And the like if you don't go Beastmaster, you lose out on 2 crows. You get 1 from the mastery and 1 from the top of the tree. So you lose a huge amount of damage. Not to mention, obviously, having 6 minions over 4 or 5 over 3 is much better. So like I can't justify going Shaman with it unless you're playing like a lightning build and crows are just secondary. But if you're playing like just crow damage, then you gotta have as many as possible. You lose totem, yeah. Yo, what's up, Claire? You stopped work? I'm taking a lot of time off for season 2. I'm actually going back to work. I'm leaving tonight. I'll be back in 4 days. I gotta do one more trip across the US, but I'll be right back, and then I'll be off for a whole month for the launch of season 2. Alright, now, wait, where did I just go? No, I don't want to go back to the Shattered Road. Alright, we unlocked that. Let's go ahead and do... We need our CSA blessing. Bubba, what's up, Barry? Anyways, wanted to try StormCrows. Do you recommend Beastmaster or Shaman? Oh, sorry, Barry. I was reading it from YouTube. Sorry about it. The chat for YouTube, my Streamlabs thing is all messed up. Like, it's black text on a black background, and it's so hard to read. I don't know what happened to it. My color scheme got all messed up, and I didn't mean to ignore you there for a bit. Ba-bum. It looks good, a little bit fresh. I haven't had to sit in game. For forever. But yeah, it's the beard. We've been growing out the beard for season 2. Whoa. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, it's always the beard. Word trail, no thanks. That's a lot of crit. Gotta get the primal slick for season 2. Yeah. I have a photo of you guys. I took my wow. I have a Siberian Husky, and I took the Siberian Husky out in the snow, and I had a full beard, and I took a photo with him, and it literally looks like I'm the Primalist with a wolf. Like, dude, it's an epic photo that I got. I gotta find it. I'll share it. I'll probably share it in the next stream that I do. But yeah, it's pretty badass. Cold damage channeling. Alright, that's all garbage. I don't remember where I was. I think I was in Utah or I was in Colorado. Somewhere up on the mountain with snow. And yeah, it was pretty sick. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but this is the first time ever that we've made it to empowered as a hardcore character. I don't think we've ever made it this far before. Let alone as a primalist. Bum bum bum. Axe of the Scorpio, no thanks. Alright, I got too much crap. Ooh, a max base health. That was kind of sick. No thanks. You assume the issue of inventory chogged with shards will go away next season? That would be a sweet quality of life, wouldn't it? The new inventory tab? Yeah. If it works the way that it looked like it works, that would indeed be sick. Now if they would just let us automatically pick them up by walking over them. That would really finish it off, huh? Single click to vacuum is fine? I know. I mean, do you remember back when there was no vacuum? I don't know if you played back then. But yeah, do you remember back when you had to pick up every single one of them? Oh my lord. That was the good old time. Yeah, I guess at least it's not that bad, huh? I don't think that I have a unique that I actually want to put in here. Let's see what it can do with... We already did the death rattle. Let's see what it does with the Beast King. Ouch. That guy's lightning actually kind of hurt. Got a little scared there for a minute. Are they making shards auto pickup like gold the next patch? No. I mean, I don't think so. That's what I would like for them to do, but I don't think they're doing it. Going full StormCrow build? Yeah. I mean, we'll probably still switch to Raptors. A lot of people want to see the Raptors, so we'll probably switch once we find the Tooth. But the weapon has so far evaded us, so we're going full StormCrow until we get it. We need a little more cooldown. I'm not liking how much damage I'm taking here. Need a little more heal. It'd be a nice quality of life, yeah. I don't think they'll do it. I know that I'm pretty sure if I remember the purpose of their reason for wanting you to pick up shards is they want you to know that they exist. They want you to know that they're there. But it's kind of like, well, after you pick up the first one, I think it should be fine that they just auto pick up. Or at least have it as an option maybe in settings, but by default you pick up, just so you know what they are. But either way, I don't even know how many shards I missed because I'm too lazy to pick up one. fire damage. Garbage. What do we get? The whole Zarek set? Yeah. Should we go get some prophecies real quick? Let's see what we got here for prophecies. Where is my observatory? Oh.
You have returned. What is it that you seek?
Not you. Oh, I need to go over here. What do we got? We got swords. Unique one-handed sword. Death of Amber Elemental. Tier 4 dungeon. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Bum, bum, bum. Are these set weapons? Set weapons? Wait, what? Guys, I kind of want to get this one. Oh, dude, I am getting it. Dude, you usually ban dungeons. Well, I banned arenas. I'm starting to think I should ban arena and dungeons. You can put on 2 of these, right? I might go buy that one and replace it. But I'm just thinking, if we go do a tier 1 Jorah, we have set weapons times 7 that will drop, right? But I get the whole set. So you know how many set items are going to appear on the ground? That's going to be an explosion. I kind of want to buy that just to see it. And arenas, yeah, I think I will ban dungeon and arenas because I'm getting tired of them popping up.
How can I help you?
Get rid of dungeon. Oh, I forgot. There's also campaign. There's also high corruption. There's so many choices here. Showered and loot. Showered and set loot. That would be it. It's a lot of extra swords, but alright. No more dungeons. I want to get that. Just because. Unique one-handed sword. Hey, this is the second one for Majasa. If we get enough of those, I think that we will go actually do Majasa. Death of rare enemy. There we go. We need a lot of those. Reign of Dragons. That is the timeline we're doing. 110 corruption though. That's going to be a while. I'll buy it anyway. We'll be there soon enough. I don't want melee weapons. We want to make sure it's unique swords. 250 corruption. Jesus. No thanks. Come on, give me something good. Come on. Death of a boss. No conditions. One-hand swords. Absolutely, that's a good one. Death of rare enemy. Yep, that's one that I want. We're gonna have Naals Tooth in no time here. Death of diamond matrons. Yep. Another good one. Yeah, we're not going 140 corruption. That ain't happening. Giant scorpion. All right. We might kill Lagon later. Why not? Hey, thanks for the follow. Sorry, I missed that. Who was it? Mike Sear. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having some fun. Getting ready for the next season. Gonna drop here soon. I'm out of favor. Alright. Well, we tried. I want to see my prophecies. What did we have here? Did I accidentally buy that one? Oops, I didn't want that one. Death of Lagon, don't care. We got giant scorpions, diamond matrons, any rare enemies, any boss, the Emperor of Corpse, which is the timeline we're going to be doing, more rare enemies, and we have 2 for Majasa. If we get a couple more for Majasa, we'll go do chapter 8. A little more fizz res. Call it a day. The Diamond Matrons is easy in 8. That's true. That's true. Although was the Diamond Matrons, did that have none, or did that have in Monolith? Did that have a no condition? Yeah, that's a no condition. So we could even do that one. We're gonna let's get our critical strike avoidance blessing. I really want to get that before I forget about it. Joss says +1 all attributes anyway, so it's worth it. Yeah, I know. It's just I hate the campaign. Oh yeah, there we go. Some swords. What do we got? Chrono, rainbow. We got 2 chronos. What a load of garbage. I just want a single tooth. Bum bum bum. Not gonna lie, I don't know how my crows are living through all this. It's getting wild. Ouch. I don't have a war cry on. That was a mistake. Bum, bum, bum. Matrons are all on the way to Majasa. Yeah, that was stated up above. I know. We should do it. You guys are really trying to talk me into it. I'm feeling generous, so you know what? Let's just do it, I guess. Let's just get it done. Oh boy. It's guys won't leave me alone. Why not? Why not?
Too long will you all been bound by the chains of fate. I will shackle you.
Giant scorpions is one teleport in the campaign.
Freedom will be our
Bum bum bum. We can jump to Shining Cove. Was Giant Scorpions also a non-condition? I should probably pay attention a little more, huh? What was... I mean, on the timeline, we were having Giant Scorpions everywhere, so it didn't really matter, but... Giant Scorpions... It's also... No, it is Monolith. So the Giant Scorpions you have to do in Mono. It won't... Yeah, it won't work going to Shining Cove. I probably should have talked, actually, first. What are we doing? Oh. Just wasting time. Wasting time. Who's ready for an FB shot? Hmm? It's 8 a.m. It's late enough. I got blah 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 blah. Off with his head. Bring me his head. Ba-da-ba-da. It is my last day with you guys for a few days, so I will be back. I will be back Wednesday. It's kind of sad. I was looking forward to doing it this weekend, but we gotta do one more work trip and then I'll be back. But cheers to everybody. Thanks for hanging out. And here's to some prophecies being fulfilled and Naals Tooth finally falling for us. Eventually, anyway. Bum, bum, bum. Aeroplanish? Aeroplanish? Maybe. Probably butchered that. I apologize. I'm horrible with names. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. We have holy meteors. Oh yeah, like the campaign wasn't easy enough at this point. Also, I don't know why we're doing the alternate quest, but what if. To the south. It's been a while since I've done this campaign. I don't even remember which way you're supposed to go. Onto the rooftops, I guess. Keep on trucking. God, I do not remember this map being this long. Holy moly. Oh, and it keeps going. Dear God. I remember why I don't like Chapter 8. boom, boom, boom. Oh, I don't remember. I don't. How do I get money out of him? I just fight him. Okay. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Thanks for the follow, Groffulus. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're excited for some new builds in Season 2. Some idle crafting. Dude, I can't get... Dude, I hope like the other affixes that you can get on idols are actually like new affixes to the game that completely transform builds. I mean, even if they're not, even if they're like generically the same as others that we've had, I'd be okay with it, but I am beyond pumped to do some idle crafting. I've been waiting for monos where at the end, instead of there being a reward like you open a chest and just get the same loot that you don't need, I've been waiting forever for us to actually have like a dungeon type reward at the end of every echo. So like tomes and cemeteries, giving you that ability to craft an idol like every time. I assume it's every time. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, even normal crafting for idols is huge. Yeah. Like it's... Is that it? Am I done? Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, it's... No, I'm not done. What am I supposed to do? Open the chest? What am I messing up here? Enter the tome hidden among the dunes. Okay. Whatever. I'm missing something. It's an interface bug. You can move on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is again. I don't do chapter 8. Let me go. Let's go north first, I guess. Yeah, this one's right here.
What brings you here? Farewell.
I think that's all I needed to do. Maybe. I hope I wasn't supposed to actually buy something from him. I think one of these guys you trade gold, but I don't remember. Last one. Return to Zarek in Majaka, return to Zarek, return to Zarek. Okay. I guess let's just go back. The gold reward got removed. Oh, really? You can't treat... Oh, that's... I guess everyone figured it out, huh? There are 3. This one is nothing on top of the vendor, which gives you money. The one on the right is for the quest. Ah, I see. Okay.
After you're done with your business in the temple, I shall... You're... Oh, come on. Where is that fighting spirit? It's going to work.
It's going to work. Bum, 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 bum. Because people farmed it to get the money. I mean, it makes sense. Why wouldn't you farm it? I mean, could you imagine setting bots up to just keep giving you the gold? Although, I'd be surprised. It only gave you like 20,000 gold, right? Wouldn't it? I mean, that's really nothing. That's like one echo run. I guess if you had it set up... I assume you can't do it more than once, right? So... More garbage. Yeah, I just feel like you'd be way better off farming the end game. Unless you could like redo the quest over and over again, and you just had to log out, log back in, then it would make sense why it got rid of. Little side quest. I'll kill a wolf. I'll kill a wolf. Isn't there a wolf in here somewhere? There he is. Ah, poor guy. He didn't stand a chance. You think we can get shards from the champion affixes? I don't remember what it said. I swear there was something that said, there's new, maybe it said in the trailer there's new champions and new affixes. I don't know if you can break them down and be able to put champion affixes on anything. That part I don't know. What's up, board? I bet you never heard that joke before. Nope, never heard the board man joke. Pretty sure I heard it just yesterday. Just another day, a little more hardcore. You'd be impressed. We're in empowered content. Well, not at the moment, but we made it to empowered with a prime master, with a primalist. Yeah, while drinking too. Imagine that, four straight days of drinking, and somehow we made it to hardcore. I don't know how it happened. You'll probably also be disappointed in me. I have to go back to work for 4 days. I got to do one more trip back to. I got to go to Ohio and back to Oregon. But then after that, I'll be here every day. But I was granted one more hot load that showing I can play Primalist after all. Yeah, just barely. I don't want to leave though. We're on a hot streak. I haven't streamed a week straight in a long time, but no, that one load should cover enough so that I'll be able to take extra time off after the patch drops versus having to go back early. My truck driver, kind of. I do bumper pull with a regular pickup truck. Like I don't have a CDL or drive like semis. I just do campers and boats and basically just hot shot loads, smaller things, stuff under 20,000 pounds. But I was looking for one more load to do before the patch dropped, and I ended up getting one that's coming that takes me right back to my hometown. So I'm gonna jump on it before it gets taken. You gonna get on the road for a week and decide he likes it more, then I won't come back. No, not with patch this close. The reason I normally get stuck on the road is I don't always have one that's coming back home. So like I'll go pick one up and it'll take me to Florida, you know, and then I'm headed to Texas, and then I'm headed to Virginia, then I'm headed to Southern Cali, and like no matter where I go, like it's not bringing me back to Oregon, and I'm not going to drive 1,000 miles out of the way just to have to go back to work. But I got one right now that's coming right back, so it'll just be a few days. So relax. I'm not going to disappear for a year again. Not yet, anyways. And I'm trying to give everyone a heads up. Because I know that I've done that a few times, and I don't want them thinking that's what happened again. Excuse me, Southern California, but you don't come all the way to the coast to hang out. I've been by your house a couple of times. I'm pretty sure I hit you up. I mean, I haven't been to Southern Cali, and it's been a few months now, but I've been there a couple of times, and I swear I've hit you up. But I don't remember if you were busy or what was going on at the time, or maybe you were in a different location. I think I went to San Diego, and you were actually quite a bit more north. I think you were aren't you slightly north of LA? I don't remember. I was close. I think I went to San Diego, and you were above LA or something. And then I went to Santa Monica a while back, which would have been right on the route, but I think I was on a time crunch. I don't know what happened, but you're not near San Diego. Well, I know you're not San Diego. That's border Mexico, but I think you were right above LA if I remember, and that's about 3 hours north of there. I don't remember. Yeah, I remember a while back you were also gonna have me. Weren't you gonna have me pick up your bike too and bring it to you? I think I was gonna do that at one point. I don't remember what happened. Yes, epic fight time. You're slightly below. Are you below LA? Okay. Maybe that's what it was. You were on the southern side of LA. Santa Monica takes me along the north of LA. And so I decided not to go through LA. Because LA is just, oh god. Traffic during the daytime. No thanks. Yeah, anyways, the whole point of that story is that sometimes I don't get one back to Oregon for like a month or two at a time, and that's when I just disappear. But you ended up selling it and got a ton of money out of it to pay the lawyer fees. Hey, well, I mean, it all worked out, yeah. I think I was gonna buy it from you at one point. I've kind of been wanting to buy a bike. You'd go to Oregon, but houses aren't dirt cheap there. It depends where in Oregon. Like here on the coastline, yeah, no, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter what coastline you're on, whether it's East Coast, West Coast, Cali to Washington, Florida to Maine, like anywhere along the coast, dude, it is ridiculous. The prices, easily double what you'd buy from inland, sometimes triple. Nothing cracks me up when I look at like a broken down house here that's selling for $500,000, and then you look at like Louisiana or Kansas, and you can find like or even Texas still if you're outside the Tri-Cities, you can find like a mansion for $250,000. It's ridiculous the difference. I just couldn't stand the heat in Texas, otherwise I'd go. You finally got your holiday confirmed in April 2nd of Monday till the 8th. Nice. You get a whole week off. Nice. Get it. Considering that most of the content I feel coming in the next patch is endgame, I don't know if a week's going to be enough time to fully explore it. Like, I feel like it's going to take us a solid week just to get into like Woven Echoes and really kind of learn what we're doing with it. Guess we'll find out. The heat can't bother you if you don't go outside. Yeah, I know, but then you gotta have AC running 24/7. You're gonna live under that constant fear that at any moment your AC could go out. Even 60-year tiny houses are selling for $300K now there in Dallas. Yeah, if you're inside the city, if you're in the Tri-Cities, Dallas, even like what do you have? You have Houston, Dallas, and oh, Jesus, what's the other one? I'm drawing a blank. Up north, you got Fort Worth next to Dallas, but you have Dallas up north, you have Houston south, and then there's one more. Austin? Is it Austin? Austin. I think it's Austin. Whatever they are. Anywhere inside those areas or in the close proximity suburbs, dude, they have just gotten absolutely ridiculous. Austin, yeah. Austin prices are crazy. Yeah, all three of those areas. I like last time I looked, because like a few years back they were pretty cheap. Then everyone moved there, and aren't you guys in the middle of? There's something going on in Texas. You have a company that bought up all the housing. I don't remember what I watched. I watched some story on it. Some housing company, some billion-dollar company, basically put a monopoly on housing and real estate. They bought up all open housing and then just jacked up the prices, and they like control the market down there, which I thought was illegal. I thought you weren't allowed to do that, but apparently they've done it down there. Used to live a few blocks from the Real Page headquarters. Real Page, never heard of them. I don't remember the name of that real estate company though. But I remember hearing a story about it. They like bought up everything, and now there's just homes down there. Like there's just tons and tons of empty homes, but they're going for double the price of like what they're actually worth. Sounds like it should be illegal. I thought it was illegal. The documentary or whatever I read on it, like the story of it was saying like that it. I don't remember if they were like being sued. Like it's not supposed to be possible, but they like found some loophole or something. I don't remember what it was. I'd have to look into it again. But RealPage is the company that all the apartments are using to control rent. It's not. I don't feel like that was what it was called. I feel like it started with a B. It was called like Black something. I thought, but maybe it was RealPage. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. But yeah, it's BlackRock. Is BlackRock the housing one? Or like for some reason BlackRock makes me think of something else. Maybe it's Black. It sounds familiar, but maybe for a different reason. I don't know anymore. But anyways, point is that yeah, it should be illegal, and it's supposed like you're not supposed to be able to have monopolies, and there was something illegal about it, but like I don't think anything was being done about it. I think it had something to do with like whatever company it was that did it. They were arguing that they have to be allowed to do it because they'll go bankrupt if they have to if they can't have the monopoly. Something like that. Like they had invested so much money that like they couldn't back out of it, and they didn't want like the banking to go under. So like it's just a giant bubble, and they aren't being told to like not do it. It was something weird, super weird. One of those, the rich get richer, huh? Just keep going. You hope so, but you're excited? Yeah. I really need to fix that chat over there. I hate not being able to read that. Come on, come on, come on. Give me a Naals Tooth. Give me a tooth. Give me a tooth. Oh my god, we got a 3 LP Perius? Oh, Zolak. Hey, Zolak. I bet you a little bit of jealous of this. Look at that. Oh man, I bet you want this. Completely useless on my solo character too. Completely useless. It's not 1.2, so no. Nah. Glad to see me back in this game. Are you going to play Sentinel rework or something else? I'm going to play a lot of other things, but we will be starting off with... I'll be playing a Void Knight. I pretty much guarantee it. But damn, yeah. If only I wasn't... This is why I think on all the future hardcore characters we make, I think I'm not gonna do solo account or solo found. I think we're gonna have shared hardcore because there's items like that I would like to do some other builds in hardcore with. You think you found a total of 1 3 LP item ever? Oh, that's just because you gotta play more. I found 1 4 LP. I have found a lot of 3. What was the 1 4 LP we got? I think it was a crap ring. I think it was like it wasn't an Arboreal Circuit. That would have been too powerful. It wasn't a Bleeding Heart. I think it was a jewelry, and it was basically garbage. It might have been a garbage chest, but yeah, just play 10k hours easy. Yeah, just do it. Do it. I haven't been here for 2 years, and I've got 15K. You and your friends will go Circle of Fortune, just trade with each other. Super excited for your own little economy. Nice. Pretty sure I can just AFK this. You hate trades so much it makes you really happy that they found a way to make both ways work. Yeah. All right. On second thought, maybe I shouldn't stand in that. I like Circle of Fortune. I still haven't. I don't think I have a single character that's merchant skilled. I really like Circle of Fortune. I like finding my own stuff. I like crafting my own stuff. It just, I don't know. It makes you feel like you earned it, I guess. You dropped a 2 LP in Zanguis in campaign yesterday? Nice. What you really need is a 3 LP. And then you gotta slap vitality and dual health on that bad boy. Ooh. That's when you know you've made it. You hate trade? Yeah. You never do the trading? Yeah. I hate trade. Well, I can't even say I hate it because I haven't even done it, but I hate it enough not to even look at it. Oh. Blah blah blah. What specialization do you recommend for a hammer throw build? Paladin. You can do it as a Void Knight, but I think most hammers go Paladin, and you can play Lightning Smite, you can go Devotion, you can do Fire Smite, and then you can also do Bleed hammers. I think Paladin has like the most choices and options for it. Trading in game for you feels bad, like it's not an open market, but tied to progression makes you just not care at all. Yeah, that also hurts. I mean, to be fair though, that's so you don't have the most overpowered items right off the bat. You've done trade PoE, just makes this game kind of a joke. Just makes the game kind of a joke. Yeah. It's a secondary learning curve. Like in PoE, I've heard that the economy itself is a game in itself, and you have to learn. You have to use third-party websites. Like that's why I like obviously the trade in LE is nowhere near that level, right? But I would hate to try and learn it with the currency curve they have. You can do Bleed, Smite together? Yeah, you can do any of that. But I would go Paladin either way, no matter what you choose. Ow. I'm hella stunned. I only got one prophecy out of that? Oh. And I got a double rainbow. You guys had me come kill Majasa for a double rainbow? Alright, here we go. Let's get the second prophecy. Oh my god, a third rainbow? To be fair, we did get a Podgy. That's fair. I'll take an Apogee. If we get one more Apogee, especially with LP, I think we might switch to cold. We'll go cold crows. Did you know the net is absolutely bonkers? What's up, Mythica? Which net? What are we talking about? Put that one in Nemesis? Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Put it in Nemesis. That makes sense. Fastest way to get rich in PoE is just trade and craft. No need to even play except, yeah. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Just give me my +1. The rogue skill net. Oh, use 3 rainbow edges like Zoro from One Piece? Yeah. I did not know the rogue skill net was OP. I don't think I've ever played it or touched it. The people posting stuff for 0 gold are awesome people in Merchant's Guild. Some people just want to share, man. Check it out. You will probably see it fairly quickly. Define what you mean. I will see it probably quickly. I'm not going over to Rogue. You're not going to get me to play Rogue. Not happening. If it comes out, it comes out.
Welcome back, Ollie. Farewell, Travis. Stay safe.
Dude, we're never gonna get a Naals Tooth, man. It's not gonna happen. Any ideas on my season starter besides Sentinel? No. No. It's definitely 100% Void Knight. You didn't mean now, just in general? Alright. When we start the next hardcore character, we'll bounce back between Necromancer and Rogue, and we'll see if we figure it out. Do we get any hints why Nets is OP, or is it endgame OP, or just campaign OP? What's this? What's so crazy about Nets? Is there a bug? Is it doing something unintended? Is it unique based? So many questions, so little answers. What are some of the more prominent Void Knight build names so I can look on YouTube? Auto Bomber, probably Erasing Strike, Void Cleave, Echo Warpath. Those are probably the more prominent ones. I forgot, we're back in hard territory. I should probably be paying attention. Before we end up getting ourselves killed here. Uh-oh, we actually had a crow die? What? That's the first crow death in a long time. Probably endgame OP. The multipliers you can get is absurd. Is this like in the current state of the game and no one's found it yet? Or it was just like recently found? Or is this something that's been out for a while? The multipliers are insane. Is there some sort of like unlimited capped bleed multiplier? Oh, you don't know if anyone's done it? So this is something you recently found. Alright. Oh, the Void Knight is the spin to win? Yeah. Void Knight's the spin to win one. The Echo Warpath version of it is incredibly more powerful than the other versions. Good job, Cruz. This is hardcore. You're not allowed to resummon the crow. I didn't resummon. He was temporarily down. It was a revive, which I mean, kind of the same thing. But hold on, you're making me want to go check. Stop it. I guess we start a hardcore rogue today. Just check out the bottom left side of the tree. Alright. You talked me into it. It's only because it's you, Mythica, and only because I believe you. and I know that you would never mislead me. Water boy.
It's cold. Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
Do I find that constantly spinning is a boring style of gameplay? It is literally holding down one button the whole time. I do find that spin to win is incredibly boring, but here's the other thing. It doesn't matter what build you play in Last Epoch. At most, you're pushing 3 buttons the whole time. And it's the same skills the whole time. So, like, does it really matter? We're not going to do solo. We're just going to do regular hardcore. You've had a very bad habit of giving out really good potential builds. Yeah, I know. You also like hardcore nets. Let's see what's absolutely insane. I haven't played Rogue since I played the Falconer. It's been 2 years since I've touched this character. Oh yeah, we have Flurry. A little health on melee hit, we're gonna be awesome. Where is Net? 15 points in Falconer. Net is a physical throwing attack with area, movement, and dex. Leaps backwards, throws a net, ensnares enemy, deals physical damage. Netted bosses and rare enemies have less movement speed. Other enemies are immobilized. Looking at the bottom left of the tree, we're going to go down into Bleed Chance. We're going to go into deals physical damage over time. Converts to lightning. Nets deal more damage. Damage per 1% dodge chance. What's the cap on dodge? 80%? So 80% damage max. I must be missing something here. You forgot Falconer is a thing because you play Logs less than anything else? Yeah. I forgot that Falconer is even in the game. The lightning stuff you get is more important. Oh, I see. I know what it is. It's that damage per global shock chance. Alright. I see where you're going with this. So, you're gonna have to tell me what the secret is. I understand the concept. You obviously found a shit ton of shock chance somewhere. But I'm not familiar with Rogue enough to know what you possibly did. I assume that there's just tons of shock somewhere. You can consume additional elemental arrow with bow attacks. Net's not a bow attack, so you're not taking advantage of this one every 3 seconds. Unless there's a way to convert it not to arrows. I doubt that. There's no shock there. There's no shock here. You'll send me the planner? Alright, we'll take a look at the planner and see what your secret tech is here, because I don't know what your crazy shock is going to be. In the meantime, I guess we're going to go level with Flurry a little bit here. Hopefully not die. Your rough estimates show 1.2 million damage per net before enemy reductions. Net can also be cast by shadows. Claire Kula. I'm glad to see you back. See you around. You out of here? Yep. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you. We'll see you later. It'll be a few days before I'm back again, but I will be back for the season and for the couple weeks leading up to it. Yeah, let me know when you send me the planner. I'll take a look at it. And thanks for the follow as well. To destroy us all. Shadows can use it too. I'm so unfamiliar with the rogue that I'm not going to be able to piece it together. Should have given me a sentinel build. There's nothing with shadows. What do you get here? Glancing below. Health gained. Shadow daggers damage to rares and bosses. Nope. Increased shadow damage. No, I don't even remember. So if you used... Oh boy, is there anything with shadows in here? Nope, just your normal old smoke bomb. What's the rule with shadows? Shadows will copy like any skill, right? I don't remember which ones that they actually are allowed to use. Dude, it's been forever. Where's my shadows? Where's Shadow Cascade? Give me Shadow Cascade or something. I have no alt text. Oh, Jesus Christ, they're all shadows there. That's not going to work for me. Can have a maximum of 3 shadows. Dude, I don't remember. +1 maximum shadows, bunch of shadows. Does anybody know which skills are shadows allowed to use? Is there a list somewhere? It's been forever since I've touched this. I feel like there was something that explained it once and I don't remember what it was. It's none of those. This one didn't tell me either. Skills used by shadows deal increased damage, blah blah blah. I know they don't throw acid flask. They don't do any of these. I'm pretty sure they just do these 3. Actually, I'm pretty sure they only I know they copy Shadow Cascade, but I think you have to build into it. Hold on. So I'm curious how they would also throw your net. I don't know. I guess we just look at the rest of these. Area, can't be dodged, slow. It's none of those. Falcon damage to netted enemies, no. It's shurikens, umbral blades, cascade, and net. Where did you get this list? Net now throws a trap that releases a net at a nearby enemy when it triggers. You can have a maximum of 6 net traps. Okay, so it's traps. Bum bum bum. Experience, you think there's one more? Cascade, flask, shurikens, net, blades. They throw acid flask? God, we need to play more rogue, obviously, because I don't remember any of this. I'm getting different lists from everybody. Oh boy. I don't know. I'll wait for your planner. We'll see. A short spear. Ow. Bum, bum, bum. I think you use Flurry with it. Flurry plus Cinder Strike.
Come on, drink water for once.
With nets? I'm pretty sure the only skills that really work with nets is puncture. I'm not sure what we're talking about anymore. I'm so lost. Bum bum. Nothing like a little minion damage on my non-minion build. But doing everything on a phone is a real pain. Yeah, I can imagine. Are you really trying to put the planner together on a phone? This could take a while. It's alright. It's going to take us a good 20 minutes to even unlock the mastery, so probably closer to an hour. Good old hardcore. Nets spawning caltrops is very powerful. Maybe that. Maybe, but if I remember, caltrops is more of a bleed kind of one that you kind of want to run it with puncture. Samsung connects to your workstation, turns into a desktop for one screen. Well, I mean, that's not so bad. That should help you a little bit. Problem is you wasn't at your desk. Yeah, it's for bleed. Yeah. This one's gonna be completely based around shock. Like, I guarantee that's what we're doing here. Nets deal more damage per global shock chance, which is actually pretty insane. I don't know what kind of global shock chance you can get, but I assume there are some items, especially uniques, that can give you a ton of shock. Like, I don't know. Actually, do I have a shock chance? I probably don't. I have no shards. Period. That's good old hardcore for you. I assume shock can go on a few things. So my guess would be the damage multiplier would be at least like 400%. Possibly higher. Volcanic device node, lightning conversion for bleed. Wait, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. That could be it too. You didn't mean to hijack my stream? No, it's fine. I was getting tired of playing crows anyway. We've been playing crows for like 3 days. Remind me, is there a cap on how much lightning res can you shred? Are you only allowed to shred 75%? Like, can enemies only go negative 75%, or can they go beyond that? Because if they can go beyond that, it could be better. But, I mean, at most, you're looking at a negative 75%, which puts you at 75% more damage along with shock chance. Can you post the link here? Yeah. Links are enabled. Let's take a look at what you got. They can go to the moon, just like Armor Shred? Can they? Okay, so that's what it is. You basically have two unlimited more multipliers. Well, soft capped, but they're not hard capped. That's got to be what it is, and it probably does have caltrops. You probably drop these, or are you using puncture to apply tons and tons of bleed? Well, actually, that wouldn't make sense. I don't think the puncture's bleed would be converted to lightning. That is a lot of more multipliers, though. You don't think the puncture applies? Yeah, I don't think the puncture's bleeds would apply to the armor shred. But I mean, you get 200% bleed. How much bleed do you actually get total here? Is that it? Okay, so 200%, plus an additional stack every second. Yeah, that's got to be a lot of lightning res shred. I assume that in the passives, there's probably a ton of bleed. Bleed chance per equipped sword. Yeah, there you go. There's another 100%. Not to mention you get, that would be 100% lightning res shred right there. Nets aren't melee, so that one's not going to count. There's also an item that has a ton of flat for a lightning bow attack, followed by a lightning throw. We'll have to look into that. Consuming flows, 100% bleed. I don't know if we'd build into that. Oh yeah. Crimson Shroud stacks. It's based on getting melee hits though. Probably not going to go into that. We wouldn't be up there. I assume you're playing this as Falconer, but you could technically play it as any class. Yeah, I'm going to assume you're probably not even playing it as a Falconer. You're probably playing this as a Blade Dancer. Well, here we go. Moment of truth. Let's find out. Hold on, I got to change my thing so people can see it here. Screen capture. Where's my screen? Right there. Alright, let's see what we have here. This supposedly has 1 million DPS, huh? Chance to bleed on hit per equipped sword. I knew it. I knew we were doing dual swords. I knew it. Called that one. You are going to go Blade... Yeah, you went Blade Dancer. I knew it. Increased damage for skill used by shadows. Obviously, it makes sense for the shadows. You went Blade Dancer as well. You are stacking a lot of decks. Is that for the dodge chance? Or something else? You can get a 100% chance to apply shock on weapon. On both, so you got 200% there. Hey, thanks for the sub, Mythica. Much appreciated. My ads are killing you, sorry. Dex to dodge from shift. Okay, yeah, so you are trying to max out the dodge for that shock chance. Or for that damage multiplier. Bum, bum, bum. Just movement speed, throwing attack speed. +4 level net. Okay, let's get in the skills here. Let's see. Why do you have Umbral? I'm going to assume you have Shadow Cascade, Shadow Dagger. I assumed you were using this to make your shadows. Or not this one. Which one of these makes your shadows? Is it this one? Shadows +2. Okay, yeah, so you're using this one to make your shadows. Sync Strike makes 4. Okay, this is where you make your shadows, and then you're throwing a net. You're not using caltropes. You're not using puncture. You are taking advantage of this. Can't be avoided. I'm not sure any of these really matter. I think it's just this. So, are you applying bleed with your storms? Why did you go cold? Does the storm itself just apply more? Umbral is quality of life. Tons of haste for hits. Shadow daggers is also pretty hard. Yeah, this basically thrown together in a rush. You didn't spend any time on it. 1 point in caltrops would be crazy damage to this, would it? I don't know. Do we want to put this together in an offline character real quick and test it. I'm not sure. Like, I haven't played Nets enough to really know. What's your total shock chance here? Your dodge, it caps at 85. I assume with a shift, you'd be really close to, you'd be anywhere from 75 to 85 with a shift. So you'd have an 80% more multiplier there. This is not right. Alright, these are kind of weird, because these aren't right. You obviously have way more shock chance than that. You don't anticipate caltrops to hit hard without any multipliers applying to it, yeah. Unless you missed something. I assume, I don't know what caltrops does, but I assume caltrops would just apply additional stacks of something. What's your bleed chance? Where's my offense? Bleed chance, Jesus. Your throwing bleed chance is almost 700%. So you would be applying 7 stacks of lightning res shred. So you'd be getting 7% more damage per throw. That's probably nuts. Each caltrop drop can each hit a target with the shred, lightning shred. So it'd be an additional 7 hits per throw, per net. Per caltrop, 7 additional hits for an extra 7. Yeah, that would seems like it would get nuts. I say put it together. The pet net. Oh. Hold on, I kind of want to try this. Hold on. I don't know if I have a legacy online character. I have the Falcon. We could, no, not the Falcon. I don't know if I've done a Blade Dancer. Let's see what we have online, and we might just do it offline real quick. I don't really want to jump into offline, but we can. Let's see what we have online. I have a Blade Dancer here. We have one. We got a level 76. You don't use the lightning shred from blessing because the blessing doesn't give you 100% shock. Weird. Is that because it's global though? That's a little weird. Oh, let's see what we got here. Oh my god, we got too much crap. We're gonna just throw a bunch of crap in here. I don't know, where do I got room for some stuff? Screw it. We're just gonna throw it all in here. Lightning rest. Damn. It's too bad that this 300% chance to shock attackers. That would be way better if that was shock chance. What a miss. Hey, thanks for the follow, Missouri Gaming Dude. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're excited for this next patch. Bleed. Let's see if we have the bleed idols. Do I not have any rogue idols? Oh my god, I have like nothing here. So we don't even have the bleed with the swords. We'd have to find them. We're off to a great start. You haven't played this game yet? Well, I definitely recommend you do. It's fun. Bum, bum, bum. But shock is essentially turns into multipliers, so your instinct told you that it's better. Yeah. Let's see what we got for shock. I got some one-handed swords with shock. A lot of two-handed staves. Benefits of having kept everything for like a year. That's a lot of shock, unfortunately. That's a dagger. Boy, we used to play way too much. Got a two-handed sword. Melee attack speed, not what I want. More daggers, more wands. Another dagger. What's up, E-Wolf? Long time no see. Glad that I'm coming back. Yeah, it's been a long time. I haven't seen most people for years. I really have no swords? Wow. Alright, this isn't going well. You also need to make a falcon version for comparison. You do a blade dancer because of the bleeding bonus for the axe sword. Yeah. Dear God. I don't... What was your planner? Did you have one axe, one sword? Where did that go? Yeah, you have one axe, one sword for the bonus. So let's do I have an axe? Do I have anything? Let's just throw that on for some shock. Although actually the throwing damage might do more. Yeah, let's actually just leave that. That one's fine for now. Where is... Falconer has a better passive tree for sure. There's high level with 100% implicit bleeding. Hold on, I'll re-look at it because I thought that I looked at it. I didn't see much in the Falconer tree, but I may have missed it. Come on, give me one axe. I got nothing but daggers. Daggers and wands. What a disappointment. I don't think I do. I keep everything for no reason. Bumpa, well, it has better passives in general. You just need to make a planner to be... Oh, I got you. Fugrit Shard. Is that an offhand? Or you mean search by that? I can't believe that I don't have anything that's one-handed. Okay, I guess we just craft something. What else do we have that's shock? Here we go, a little bit of shock here. A little bit of shock there. Obviously these are not as good as the adorned idols, but whatever. Dagger. We gotta go axe and sword for all the bleed, though. Wait, what does this have? 30% chance to shock attackers. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. That's not what we want. These ones... Are you doing lightning hits? Like, would the Stormtide boots be good? And the weapon affixes work perfectly like this. You buff your 4 attacks, blah, 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 nothing else. Is net actually, it's lightning, right? So it's actually, like, would these would be good, right? I assume these would be good. I'm just gonna throw them on because they might be. It's a no-go on that. What's this bad boy? Nope. You're hazy on how the shock conversion actually works from different sources. Yeah, me too. I'm pretty much gone with everything. What do we got here? 37% chance to shock, blah, blah. That duration might be nice. Hold on, let's respec this. Never mind, I gotta do some passives here. I'm not gonna have all the passive points for this, but I need 15 in there. Give me oh, what do we need? Increased damage while dual wielding. Let's just take this. Although that dodge rating might be nice. Bum bum bum. It's got to be shock on hit, just like the Rune Master shock chance build. The boots were shock on hit, right? They're shock on hit, but it's shock on hit on lightning hit. It's on lightning hit, but net's gonna be lightning, right? So like, that should count. I mean, we can test it pretty quick and see if it makes a difference. I don't know. Just give me some points back. We'll figure out the rest later. We'll change all those to bleed later. I just want the net. Give me net. It should count. Yeah, it should. We'll see. This could be really good for the build, maybe. Which item is this? No, probably not. The reason this won't be good is, one, it has no throwing damage on it, but two, yeah, this, I mean, the lightning damage you're seeing in the lightning pen would be alright, but you also lose a ton of bleed chance because it doesn't have, the reason that you're going with axe and sword is not only do you get the shock on hit, which you need the shock on hit on both weapons, you also need the bleed on hit, which is impressive for it, but then also by going axe and sword, you get to take advantage of the passives. Which one is it in Blade Dancer? This one. So you get 20%, you get 160% bleed chance if you have an axe and sword and you put your points in here. That's the big one with net. So net is converted now. This is lightning throwing. So I don't have a lot of shock elsewhere. I'm pretty sure I also don't even have this area opened up. I don't even have Champion's Gate. Let's go to Champion's Gate, test it. You also didn't account for the potential set bonuses that you can slap on with the Exalteds. Yeah, I don't know which set bonus does shock or bleed. I know you can get poison. Hold on. Let's see what this does. You've never seen a Dragonbone Axe build, but you remember selling many of them for quite a lot on MG. Hold on, do I have shock anywhere else? It looks like they have two. Oh my god, they're dying too fast. Oh, let's just get to the dummy so we can test how many stacks that we're getting. I'm not gonna lie, the way the net, like, it flies out and hits all the enemies, dude, that feels good. This might actually be insane. Mythica, you may have done it again. That damage is actually a pretty good fact that we're wearing the wrong weapons. We're missing like everything. I can run away and leap backwards. I like it. I also am not even shifting. I don't have the dodge, which is another more multiplier. Bum bum. Are you dealing damage with net? Yeah. That's net. Net's killing everything. Don't You can blame Mythica for this. Apparently Mythica says that the DPS is 1.2 million when you get it all put together. My last big hit was Lightning Bug that you just paired to. That was a big hit. Hey, you always find something. Does the new mechanics mean, for example, as a rogue you can get 1 Vajra bonus, for example? Yes. So the way that the set, I assume you're talking about the set bonuses, you would get the ultras. I don't know how to pronounce it. You'd get the lightning meteor set. You would break down that staff. It would give you one of the affixes from it. You then have to put that affix on another two-handed staff, which I believe isn't class specific. I mean, the staff isn't a class specific slot, so you should then be able to wear that two-handed staff on anything, and then the helm as well. The problem is the helm affix might be class specific. I don't know about that one, but the staff wouldn't be, so you'd be able to get the staff on. You could wear it on a rogue, but the helm I don't know about. But assuming that you could wear the helm, that affix doesn't make it class specific on the helm. You'd be able to wear it on the rogue, yes. The class specific slots is where I don't know. 3, 4. This is shred lightning resist. So that's 1 net, right? 7, 8. Hold on. That's the bleed that's doing that. The shock chance is damage. Okay, so what's the damage here? 1300, 1300, 1300. Okay, if I take the boots off, the damage is 600, 600, 600, 6. Well, now I don't know. It's doing 1300 as well. It's 1200. I mean, it's 100 more damage. So I'm going to assume that 164% shock on lightning hit would be... No. It's not giving you 164% more damage. That's not global. That's why. Okay, the boots don't work. Yeah, the boots are garbage. Because it's not global. Huh, that's gonna be a fun one. We'll put that together. I'll put it together on a character before I leave tonight to go back to work and do a build guide on it for you, Mythica, assuming it turns out really good, which I think it will. I think that damage could be insane, but I'll play with it. I'll do one of my legacy offline characters and piece it together. But let's go back online. Let's continue our Beastmaster a little bit. And we can get some crazy bonus of Invoker static on more strong items. Like, imagine a rogue getting 75 ward every hit with a shocked enemy. Sounds crazy. Could be. Yeah, if doable. I think it's totally possible. Who's this? Camwom. But yeah, totally possible. Hold on, I still need that CSA blessing. Sounds like an uber amount of fun, though. You got my mind racing, Mythica. Stop it. To be fair, this is the reason why I love Last Epoch, though. I love it when people find things, or when you yourself find something. The theory crafting just goes through the roof. And it's like, usually it's so simple to put together. Like, once you have an idea or find one thing to build around, it's just too much fun. The brains are churning. Bum, bum, bum. Brotendo, welcome to the channel, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's cool and intuitive. Yeah. Not to mention, I don't think I've never actually played Net. Net felt incredibly smooth to use. I like the way that, like, when there's multiple enemies, they all just shoot out towards the nearest enemies. You don't even really have to aim it. I really like that. I have a feeling if you're doing tons of damage and just kind of one-shotting everything, that's going to feel amazing. Keep it going. Yeah, it's crazy. You can find easy combos, but you have a very complex synergies that are not really fine already or fully exploited. Yeah, I mean, most things have been discovered, and usually things like that have already been discovered because there's multiple instances in that net skill that has unlimited more modifiers. Usually that's the first thing that everyone looks for in a new patch. Everyone goes into a skill tree. They look for all the nodes that say more. Because, you know, that's just what you do. And then you look for, once you see all the mores, you kind of calculate how many of them there are. Most of them usually have hard caps now, but if you find them, like that one, that are not hard capped, usually you find people building around it right off the bat, because, you know, it's not hard capped, which means usually it has more potential. Like, I remember when the Rogue first came out, the first thing that I did was I went to Lethal Mirage. And Lethal Mirage used to have, or maybe it was Synchronized Strike. It was either Synchronized Strike or I think it was Lethal Mirage. It had a node in it that allowed you to do more damage per stack of bleed on the target, uncapped. And, yeah, obviously bleed's really easy to get on the enemy, so we started one-shotting everything. You're gone for a bit. Did you miss the potential improvements? The boots don't work. The boots, it has to be global shock. So the boots where it's shock on lightning hit, it does you no good. The boots are bad, but the build does seem promising. I don't have any of the stuff I need. I'm probably gonna put it together offline later, and then I'll put a build guide out on it, assuming that it does really well in the end game, and it does do the, you know, hundreds of thousands to 1 million damage. I'll give you a shout and put the build guide together before I leave for work tonight. I will say, I was just running around with just the basics. I've never actually used the skill net before. It felt really good to use, so it already felt like a fun playstyle. I was saying that I like the way the nets like automatically kind of just shoot towards the nearest enemy. You don't really have to aim it. It felt pretty good. Yeah, they found the meta or crazy damage first, but after that we find a whole field to play in, and other techs are fun, visual, enjoyable builds. Yeah. Outside of that, and then, yeah, it usually takes time for people to find unintended interactions. That happens a lot. Certain uniques together, or a unique and a passive, or a node inside a tree. Oh, damn, I'm gonna die. It's a lot of poison. My birds are dying. Oh, damn, I thought we were dead. Dear God, that poison damage is ridiculous. But yeah, it's always cool to find those interactions before. Never done a net-centric build either. Yeah, I've never even used this skill. Like, I think I tested it once. I threw a net out and said, oh, that's cool. And that was it. So, it'll be a little fun to play with that later. Yeah, you just made it because it looks fun. You calculate 1.3 million damage per net before enemy reductions or any refinement of the build. Yeah, that's sick. And can you have multiple nets on the same target? Like, can you keep casting it on single target? If you can, then yeah, it's gonna be nuts. Yeah, leech life. That's not what I wanted. Lurk. What's up, top right bear? You've only used it as part of aerial assault, dude. I've the only skills that I've used on the Falconer is the Falcon. Like, we built completely around dive bomb, so I haven't really touched any of its skills. I've never built with caltrops, net. I don't even know what other skills it has. Like, I haven't touched like any of them. And then I took a 2-year break, so I forgot even what I had done. Dude, this poison's ridiculous. Just no thanks. 1.3 million times 4 shadow. Oh, I forgot. And shadows. And my birds are dying. Oh my god. The poison on this map is ridiculous. First time here. Stream looks chill, unlike the playtest side. Yeah, we don't do too much test. Well, I mean, we're not doing too much testing right now, mostly because it's the end of a patch cycle. But there'll be plenty of it when next season drops. That's for sure. And it's spammable at the 0 mana cost. Yeah. Stop it. Stop it. Let me play Primalist a little bit, alright? Gonna make me go rogue. Here's the worst part. I have to go back to work, and if I don't put that together today, it's gonna drive me up a wall on the road thinking about it for 4 days. So now you got my brain wired. Bum, bum, bum. Looks pretty chill. Yeah, we're usually pretty chill. Ooh, there's something else you should know. We're not only chill, we're usually not even sober. We haven't had Fireball in a while, guys. Nobody's redeemed a single Fireball shot today. Oh, what you guys are thinking? You're still pretty salty. You didn't get into the community tester program. They had you sign NDA and everything, and then never replied to you. Like recently, or like a long time ago? Huh. I'm surprised you're one of those that I mean, you find a lot of things. I feel like you should be in there. You test a lot of stuff. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. And here's the hunt for Naals Tooth as we continue to hunt for multi-raptors. You play all classes or have at least one main you play plenty of hours in? I have played all classes. I've played most builds. I haven't really played too much in the last couple of years, but I have a lot of hours in the game. I have Void Knight's my main class. I play Void Knight the most. Actually, where's my Steam? Hold on. Let's not go there. Where's my library? Check this out. I don't even know what it's at anymore. It's been way too long. Oh, you can't see it unless you're logged out. Never mind. What? Can you see your total played hours without stopping the game? Oh yeah, you can see it. There it is. Never mind. It's there. Check this out. That's really small. I don't know if you guys can see that. When they first announced the program being opened and applied for, oh, that was like years ago. That was like way long ago. We have, I can't highlight it, but we're almost at 15K. We're almost there, boys. Imagine if we hadn't taken the last 2 years off. Where would we be? Hey, thanks for the follow. Hi, I'm Dan. Yeah, I heard you were a main Last Epoch content. Yeah, back in the day. Well, I only do Last Epoch content, yes. I may jump into PoE 2 in the future a little bit, but I don't know if I'll post it on YouTube. Or I'll probably do a separate channel. But yeah, back in the day, that's all we ever did. I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy the game way too much. Bum, bum, bum. Yep, still nothing. Inventory's full, go fig. Perfect. Ooh, prophecy, come on, here it is. Come on. Oh, don't die. Oh, another prophecy? Oh, we're killing it. Also, we might die. Come on. Naals Tooth. We have found it, boys. We have found it. We can officially do Raptors. Oh my god, we got good rolls too. We got +2 to skills. The Raptor damage. The Raptor damage is on the low side. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, it doesn't fit in inventory. We also got a humming bee. And two Auroruses. Hell yeah, boys. We get Raptors. It only took 84 years. No, we did it in 4 days. 4 days. What do we have on this? This one has a little bit of minion damage. Not much. I don't know if we actually have a weapon here. Well, it doesn't matter because we have to throw this on. Hopefully I have a one-handed weapon that has it. Let's throw this on. We are going to go with... we got more damage, got that capped. Let's go with... this. Could have used that one more point for the melee attack speed, whatever. Not going to unspec that yet. Let's throw Raptor in. I don't have an Arter's Legacy. But we do have 5 Raptors. We need to do a full respec. I need Aspect of the Shark. We're going to need to build up for Aspect of the Shark, but oh well, we can do that later. Let's just test the damage, I guess. See if I have an axe or a sword with minion melee. Minion melee damage. Fireball? A little more, a little celebration, huh? Want me to scramble your brain with your void spellblade build? Or your cold melee? No, stop it. You're gonna hurt my brain too much. Come back when I stream again here in a few days. When I come back from this trip, throw them at me then. Let me just get your net out of the way. Let me get your net. We'll go from there. To Naals Tooth finally being able to find it. And also to Mythica for being here. I have a scepter. We can offhand the sword, right? Actually, this will work. We can offhand the scepter. I think. No. Sorry, not offhand scepter. You can't do... You can only do axes? Whoa. Oh, I don't have a point in it. That's why. I was going to say, you can do axe and sword. I was like going to draw a blank here. Hold on. Let's go redo some passives. We'll put that in the offhand. That way they have a bunch of damage. Cold damage Falconer can go crazy, but getting the gear will be a journey. Imagine giving your Falconer 3000% melee cold damage and 250 flat. Oh, you're doing, I assume that you're waiting, once you can break down sets. You're talking about the Shattered Lance set. I assume that you wanna break that down and put it on gear. Yeah, that would be quite the journey. So sad you're not already find a secret tech for storm boots on a rogue. The boots can have potential, maybe. You could still wear the boots. It's just not going to apply. I mean, obviously you're still going to put shock stacks on because you are doing a lightning skill, doing lightning hits. So they are useful, but not like as useful. You're not getting 164% global damage out of them. So useful, but not that useful. You can definitely still wear them if you want, though. Let's put that there. Let's get Aspect of the Shark going. We have links. I also want this 50% attack speed. We can build into that later. You know my favorite set, the Shattered Lance, baby? Yeah, I know. I have some ideas for the Shattered Lance, too. Being able to put that on... I got another one for you, Mythica. You want to blow my mind? I'll blow your mind. You ready for this? Think of that same set, but on Werebear. And the skills that Werebear normally uses. That one's gonna blow your mind too. What's up, Notepad Foot? How you doing? Depending on how shards work, you can slap the 80 melee flat damage on exalted swords. Yeah, that'd be sick. Dude, it's gonna be kind of insane what you'll be able to get out of it. Is there any item that can convert some ailment to shock, like the convert thing to bleed or ignite? I've been gone too long. I don't know all the new uniques, so I can't say that there is, and I can't definitively say that there's not. Kind of wondering, actually, can we get... Oh, that's tier 7? Oh my gosh. Okay. What do we do? Do we what's dispel? Dispel. Wow. What's despair? Hold on. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm thinking too hard. We're gonna seal the stun chance and then put more minion melee on. This could get sick. You're good? I am good too. I'll be right back. You're way ahead of me on that, but it's better on Swarmblade. Locust Swarm can be cold melee damage. You sent that build before. You don't think Werebear? Well, could be better. Yeah. I mean, all the transformations are good, right? But I think that set bonus is going to be used in quite a few places. All right, come on, despair me. Come on. Yes. Now give me minion melee. Wait, minion spell? Whoa. I can't get minion melee and bow? What? Hold on. Is it just the item type? Hold on. Or is that not even a fix? Why can you get dual? That can't be right. Yeah, minion, melee, and bow. One hand sword, one hand axe. Oh my god. Scepter's the only thing you can't put it on? What? What? Oh, what a load of nonsense. Alright, whatever. What a waste. Boy, that's disappointing. Alright, whatever. I can't believe that the scepter is the only thing you can't put that on. Why are you allowed to do it on all other item types? Alright, whatever. No scepter then. We got our Raptors. Let's throw this bad boy in, this bad boy. Let's see what our damage is like here with multi-Raptors. Which buff for Scepter? You can do Minion. We can do Minion, Melee, and Spell, but you can't do Minion, Melee, and Bow. You can put Minion, Melee, and Bow on every other weapon type, but not Scepter. So you can't get dual added damage for him. That's pretty sad. They're doing all right. They're already critting for over a K. This is without the proper passives. We still have that set up. Let's go ahead. We're gonna get rid of the crows, and we're gonna throw in Fury Leap. We're gonna go ahead and give them leap ability with us, extra flat damage. We're gonna give ourselves immunity and a little heal. Why not? Usually it's because there's conflicting piston, but I don't think there is for the scepter. Yeah, they try to avoid double dipping when it becomes the default weapon. That's the weird thing, is you can do it on axe and sword though. So why can I do it for axe and for sword, but not for scepter? Like, you can do it for all the other one-handers. I don't know, it's just weird. It's a weird one. Oh yeah, watch them dominate. I don't know. Like I said, I did the build guide for them. Honestly, they feel just like wolves. I like the StormCrow ability more though. At least you have AoE with it. Thematic. Maybe they wanted you to wear an axe and sword and not a scepter on the Beastmaster. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Single target's not bad. It's alright, it's alright. I got nothing for swipe. There's really not much more we can do for damage for him. I mean, the only other thing we can do is find a tier 7 on an axe or sword so we can throw on that other stat and then get an LP on Naals Tooth. We need to find a nemesis and throw Naals Tooth into a nemesis. See what we can get out of it there. Problem is if we do that, we don't have our Raptors. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, they're so slow. Even with the uptime of Rampage. You think there's a few scepters that come with 80% minion damage implicit? Putting that way beyond swords or axes? That could be it. Maybe that's it. My poor Raptors are so boring. Dude, look at them dominate though. They got pretty good survivability. Go Raptors, go. You don't know what I'm doing for this one, but have you considered the armor shred mace turned into legendary? It usually works well with squirrels. The plan with this one was Raptors. That was what we're doing. We're doing StormCrows. We really wanted to do our first Raptor build online in hardcore, just to prove that Raptors could do it. So StormCrows worked. These worked. I wasn't planning on going squirrels. Maybe if we find the helmet, we will. but didn't have any plans for that at the moment. Ooh, this is what we needed. This is what we needed. There we go. We have added minion melee crit. Now the Raptors are going to crit like a mofo. Unfortunately. Let's see if we can get some health on this bad boy. Do I have any increased health? I only got one. We'll do flat health. Your point was it works with squirrels. It could work with a gang of raptors. Well, you can't do it. I assumed to the armor shred mace. Yeah. So the mace is two-handed, yeah? I can't do it because in order to have the raptors, you have to have the one-hand sword equipped. I assume the mace is two-handed. I'm pretty sure all maces are two-handed, right? We got health here. Health. Is it one-handed? Oh. Which mace is this? I don't have it, but maybe we could throw that on there. I'm gonna lose a lot of health with that. Oh, actually, we didn't lose that much health. Wait, how did we not lose health? 90 flat. How much health do we have before? Okay, yeah, we lost 400. Okay, yeah, we lost some. But our Raptor should be way closer to crit. It's rarely used. You don't blame me? Yeah. Just reminding everyone that hasn't played. Hey, I haven't, alright? Isn't there Lyric's arm or something? One hand with minion armor shred? I think the armor shred is on Reach of the Grave. Dude, I got nothing right now. Am I curious about Titan Quest 2? Maybe try it at release? I haven't played Titan Quest. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I actually am absolutely interested in nothing but Last Epoch. I really don't care about any other ARPGs. I may give it a shot at some point, but you're just here to make me feel bad about not playing. Yeah, I know. I apologize for being gone for 2 years. All right. It's not like it was planned. The only thing that's really bad about the Raptors, it's the same problem you have with the Wolves. There's no AoE. At least the Wolves have Ice Bite. But this no AoE it's just painful. Oh god, don't die. Yeah, just painful. Just painful. It's got no clear? Yeah. I mean, the single target's alright, but that's why I like the StormCrows was the big AoE. Yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of the Raptors. They need them to go into the tree and give them something that's comparative to Ice Bite. Like, at least, even though Ice Bite has a 6-second cooldown, which is individual based on all the different wolves or squirrels, at least it has AoE. Like, there's no AoE in here. Dots definitely ain't gonna make it feel any better. Yeah, it's sad. Oh well. AoE is overrated? No. Gotta go. Have a good stream. Yep. Not a problem. We're gonna be taking off here in a second too. I got some stuff I gotta do before we leave. But let's see here. I don't even know. Ba-da-bum. Bottom bum 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 bum. People playing Elden Ring. Elden Ring? What? Bum 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 bum. Wow, there's nobody streaming LE at the moment. Makes sense why you guys are here. I don't know if anyone's seen Toy Rodeo, but we could say hi over there. Or Cursed Boy. I don't know if one of you guys want one or the other. Let's go Cursed. I haven't seen either, but we'll do either. But yeah, guys, it's been fun. Thanks for hanging out. I'll give you guys one last shot before we take off here, and then like I said, I gotta go to work, so I really want to get it. I have 2 different YouTube videos that I've got in my head that I've got to get done. Mythica, one of them is yours. I'm gonna put that together and see if I can piece it together here over the next few hours. Give you a shout out on that. Granted that it works well. And then I will be gone for a few days, but I'll be back to streaming every day, probably about Tuesday or Wednesday next week. And then we'll be streaming all the way through patch for Season 2 drop. And I'll see you guys every day after that. So, cheers, and thanks for hanging out, everybody. Let's go say hi to Cursed Boy.